Kia ora. Today we are going to learn about our amazing country, Aotearoa, or New Zealand. New Zealand has always been the home for Māori before other people from different cultures and countries started to arrive in New Zealand to explore our country. A Dutch explorer called Abel Tasman was part of the first group of European explorers to arrive in New Zealand. In 1642, Abel Tasman named New Zealand, which is Dutch for long white cloud. A long time after, British explorer James Cook travelled to New Zealand and named our country New Zealand. Today, we know our country as Aotearoa, which can mean, in Māori, the land of the long white cloud. Ao, cloud, tea, white, roa, long or tall. As you know, New Zealand is made up of two main islands, the North Island and the South Island. North Island in Māori is Te Ika a Māori, and South Island is Te Waipounamu. Wellington is our capital city and is at the bottom of the North Island. Māori have lived in the Wellington area for hundreds of years. Originally, Auckland was the capital of New Zealand, but later the capital of New Zealand was moved from Auckland to Wellington in 1865. Altogether, New Zealand has four major cities: Auckland, Christchurch, Wellington and Hamilton. Auckland City has the largest population of over 1.6 million people. Most people live in Auckland, then Christchurch with 380,200 people, then Wellington at 209,000 people, and finally Hamilton, 165,000 people live in Hamilton. Both the North Island and South Island are beautiful places to live. Here are some of the differences between the two islands. The North Island has a bigger population, but the South Island attracts more tourists. The North Island has lots of volcanoes, some of which are still active like Mount Ruapehu. The South Island has big mountains called the Southern Alps, with the tallest one being Aoraki or Mount Cook. The North Island has lots of hot springs and geysers where hot water and steam come out of the ground, for example in Rotorua. The South Island on the west side has thick forests while the east side has flat plains, which is good for farming. In the North Island, the land is mostly rolling hills and fields, which is great for farming. In the South Island, the coast is mild, but the mountains can be cold and snowy. In the North Island, there are lots of warm beaches, but in the South Island, it's more likely to have earthquakes, especially near the big crack in the earth called the Alpine Fault. New Zealand has some awesome landmarks. A landmark is something that's easy to see and helps people know where they are. It could be a special building like a tall tower or something natural like a big mountain. The Kawerau George Suspension Bridge can be found in the South Island. It was originally built in 1861 to give road access to the Otago goldfields. Later in 1988, A.J. Hackett used the bridge to open the world's first bungee jumping site. Mount Cook Aoraki is located in the South Island. This is the tallest mountain in New Zealand with the height of 3,724 meters. It can be found in the South Island and is believed to be about 10 million years old. The Beehive is located in Wellington, North Island. The Beehive is the Parliament building where the Prime Minister and Cabinet Ministers work. The beehive gets its name from its shape. It looks like a traditional woven form of beehive known as a skep. Cape Reinga Lighthouse, located in the North Island. This iconic landmark can be found at the very north point or the top of New Zealand. It is a popular attraction for tourists. Cape Reinga is generally considered the separation marker between the Tasman Sea to the west and the Pacific Ocean to the east. LMP in Paeroa, located in the North Island. LMP, or lemon and Paeroa, is a sweet fizzy drink that is unique to New Zealand. There is a 7-metre sculpture of the LMP bottle in Paeroa where it was made originally. Aotearoa is full of wonders, from our incredible landscapes and vibrant cities to our rich history and culture. Thanks for joining us to explore our beautiful country, Aotearoa. Let's continue to enjoy and explore our amazing country that we call home, New Zealand.
I'm a chief leader. 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 I'm a chief leader.